So we've just taken a family holiday and I decided I would turn it into a little bit of a social experiment. You see, what's happened over the last 2 years is I developed a habit that I'm not proud of. And the habit was that I started to say, just a minute, or I'll be there in just a minute, or I'm just doing this to my children every time they wanted to interact and play with me. And I'll tell you why it started. I bust my leg up in a skiing accident 2 years ago, and I had to have reconstructive surgery twice on my knee. And so for a long time, when my children wanted to play and surf and climb and interact and just generally be kids, and they want the parents to do that with them, I had to say no and let them down in a gentle way. And I would often do it by saying, I'm just going to finish this email, darling, or I've just got to put the laundry on, because I didn't want to just say no. But the awful thing is that became habit. And I found that I just started to do it. Every time they wanted to, mummy, come on the trampoline, or I would just say, well, I'm just going to do this first. I'm just going is a really bad start of a sentence, I've realised, with children. It's you basically saying, I don't want to interact with you. Now, they may or may not read it that way, but if they hear it enough, they actually get to the point where they just stop asking you to play with them. So I ran this little social experiment, as I was saying. My knee is very nearly fixed, and I thought, this holiday, I'm going to stop saying no to my kids. I'm going to start saying yes. In fact, I made a promise to myself that every single time they said, Mummy, will you come and do this with me? I thought I'll say really enthusiastically, yes, I'd love to come and do that with you. And just to see what happened. It was incredible. Incredible. Here's one of the things that happened. My little girls wanted to go bodyboarding in the surf. They're 6 and 8 years old. So I normally would stand in the shallows and in my wetsuit, just to make sure that, if they have a big tumble or they get hit by another surfer, that I'm there to kind of scoop them up. And then I thought, no, I remember when my dad, when I was little, we'd be in the swimming pool, and I would put my arms around him and be on his back, having a kind of piggyback, and he would dive down into the water, and I would laugh, and it was so fun to kind of dive down and with my dad and share this moment with him. And I thought, the reason that I have such a strong memory of that is because he didn't just stand on the side of the pool making sure I was safe. He was in the water with me, still making sure I was safe, but he was there with me. He was paying me attention. We were having fun and laughing together. So I got a bodyboard. I had just so many special moments where, we caught the wave together, and, we'd look across at each other, or we'd hold hands, and it was just really, really special. And there were moments after moments every day. Those moments are so precious, and we have so few of them if we're a working parent, that I think there's a need to stop saying, I'm just going to send this email, or I'm just going to do the laundry. And we've got to say, yes, in this moment, I want to be with you, doing what you want to do.